You keep asking reality for the same thing. More money, a relationship that doesn't fall apart, a version of yourself that isn't tired all the time, and reality keeps handing you the opposite of what you asked for. That happens for one reason. You are not aligned with the frequency of the thing you want. Now, by the end of this video, you are going to understand exactly what that means, not the vague version people throw around online. The actual mechanics of it. Because if you don't get this, you are going to spend another year asking for the same thing, doing the same routine, and getting the same result. And you already know how that story ends. Everything you experience externally is a reflection of your internal state. Your relationships, your money, your energy levels, all of it is a mirror. It is showing you back exactly what you're putting out. So when you ask for something and life keeps handing you the opposite, the mirror isn't broken. It is just showing you something you don't want to look at. Here is what that means practically. If you want abundance but you're constantly anxious about money, checking your bank account like it is about to punish you, you're not vibrating at abundance. You're vibrating at scarcity. Reality doesn't respond to what you say you want. It responds to what frequency you're actually sitting in. Day to day, thought by thought, you following so far. This is the part most people skip. They'll say the affirmation, do the visualization, and then spend the other 23 hours of the day in the exact frequency of the problem they're trying to escape. That gap between what you're asking for and what you're actually aligned with is the whole reason reality keeps handing you the opposite. If you're not aware of that gap, you're going to keep closing this video, opening the next one, and wondering why nothing's changing. So let's talk about what alignment actually looks like. Everything you want already exists. Not as a fantasy, as a possibility. The version of you with the money, the relationship, the calm. That version already exists on some level. Your job isn't to create it from nothing. Your job is to align with it. And alignment isn't a mood. It is not about feeling good for 10 minutes during a meditation. Alignment is being the frequency of what it actually takes to get there. If the possibility you want requires discipline, self-trust, patience, you have to become those things. Not perform them, become them. This is where a lot of people get stuck, because they want the outcome without becoming the person who is aligned with it. They want the money without the discipline that produces it. They want the relationship without doing the internal work that makes them capable of holding it. And reality can feel that gap immediately. It is not punishing you for it. It is just responding to it. I'm going to save the deeper mechanics of how possibility actually works for another video, because that is a whole topic on its own. For now, just understand this. Alignment isn't hoping. It is becoming consistency. That is it. That is the one thing that makes most people fail at this, because alignment doesn't happen in one sitting. You don't become aligned with abundance because you had a good morning. You become aligned with it because you showed up in that frequency yesterday and today, and you're going to show up in it tomorrow. Most people quit right before the shift happens. They align for 3 days, don't see results, and go back to their old frequency, which just confirms the old frequency all over again. It becomes a loop. And the loop isn't broken by trying harder for one day. It is broken by staying consistent long after it stops feeling exciting. Be honest with yourself here. How many times have you started aligning with something and dropped it the second life got busy? That is not a character flaw. That is just the pattern that has kept you exactly where you are. And it is the only one of these 3 things that is fully in your control. So if there is one thing to take from this, reality isn't against you. It is just accurate. It is showing you your frequency, not your fate. Check out the channel. We talk about spirituality, energy, and how all of this actually plays out day to day.